Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Sanders' first carry of the game. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. That QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check the backer. Check the backer. Check that. Then we're going to 53. Shit.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Both of these two teams, the Jets and Dolphins, looking to improve their rushing attack in 2020. Last year, they were the bottom two teams in the league in terms of rushing yards. The Jets at 31 and the Dolphins dead last at number 32. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Prescott now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Go. Show it.
Prescott to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
A 10-yard
getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here we go.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 4 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Carr. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Miami.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Running room for Kamara on first down as he takes this forward. It's a gain of 7 there on first down. 2nd and 3 coming up. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From just shy of midfield, Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's got this to the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And the Dolphins.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie, Brandon Ayuk. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Carr's pass.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Sanders on first down, not finding much of anything there as he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Prescott now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Forced out to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Good.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, let's go. We're going to 53. 58, Mike. We want this. 58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
Prescott from the gun. Man open left side is Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Again, the ball carrier.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
58, 58, Mike.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
An 8-yard
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Carr completes it. Allen Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye.
Boy, you ain't got no
And
feet.
all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Completion.
Allen Robinson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He was brought down.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him in just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Watch the screen. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. On the slant, able to find Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Dolphin 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Hopkins' kick is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get
He's got a man complete. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Eric Ebron, 82 yards, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Second down, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Prescott
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
by the Dolphins.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And now it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Miami.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it third and 10.
And it's third down.
Now Carr. Out of the backfield. backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line.
And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Dolphins 24, Jaguars 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
Jaguars.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a carry for Sanders. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a gain of 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Sanders. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a score closer. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
On for the extra point.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Rumbling past the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Dolphins 31, Jaguars 10.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Here's Prescott. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia.
Always a pleasure.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Prescott. He's going deep for Brown. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. 58, 47. 58 the money. We ain't giving up nothing.
Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of 2.
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear.
And Prescott, his third interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Have some of this.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. On second down, Prescott again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Devon Gotcho.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Prescott now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Jaguars on third down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is third and 8. To throw is Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take...